Welcome you back to Black Side Tonight. We're going to talk about Twitter banning President Donald Trump and the end of free speech in America. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and also comment on this video. President Donald Trump has been suspended from Twitter, but I think this is bigger than just President Trump. In America, we have a First Amendment to free speech, and we have always been able to say what we wanted to within the public square. When this country was founded, that was one of the first things they wanted everyone to have, free speech, and not to be punished for their free speech. The things that Thomas Jefferson used to say about John Adams, the things they used to put in the newspapers right there with the founding fathers, the things that they used to say about each other was abhorrent and it was terrible, but it was considered free speech. And we can move all the way up to the 1960s, 1970s, when you had organizations like the Weathermen, you had the Panthers, you had the KKK, you had the white supremacists, and their free speech was always protected. In America, whatever they said in the public square was there to be said, and whoever liked it or disliked it could take it in, or they could throw it out. But you used to have organizations like the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, who used to protect everyone's free speech. They even protected the KKK, the white supremacists. They would protect liberal organizations. But where is the ACLU of today? If this was the 1960s, 70s, or 80s, the ACLU would be out there protecting President Trump's free speech. But now we have gotten to a point in American history where we're going to ban people's free speech. And this is what happens in socialist countries such as Russia, Cuba, and China. But what I'm trying to say to most people out there, you may be applauding that President Trump has no more free speech on Twitter, or maybe Facebook and Instagram. But who comes next? See, after they go after him, why not you? Why not whatever you say in the public square should be banned? What if a politician says he or she does not like your speech? Should you be banned? What are the rules to banning free speech? Is that person you disagree with happen to be of a different political persuasion? See, you have to understand this. This is how it begins. It begins slow, but it picks up. So you will see other conservatives. You may be seeing liberal organizations. You may see black nationalist organizations. You may see Hotep organizations. You may see people who represent reparations may have their free speech curtailed in America because someone in power does not like it. So everyone will be on pins and needles when they type on a keyboard or say whatever they want to say in public. I am a free speech advocate. You should be able to say whatever the hell you want to say because that was the principles in which this country was founded on. These same companies like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and many others will let the Chinese repressive government be on Twitter. They will let the Ayatollah be on Twitter. But if it's someone who they happen to disagree with, they can stop it. They can ban you. I know the reasons they have given because of the incitements of the riots or the coup that you may believe to be. And they have that right. They're a public company. a private company, a public company, and they can do whatever they want to with their platform. But now they're also doing another thing on their platform. There is competition to Twitter. It's called Parler. Now, Parler is a free speech advocate similar to Twitter. They said they will not curtail anyone's free speech if you come to their platform. So, what Google has done, and maybe Apple will do too, they will not let you get their app. So, by not letting you get their app, they will basically put Parler out of business because they are a free speech advocate and they will let President Trump or anybody else who wants to be on their social media site be on that site. So basically, by doing that, they have also tried to put a competitor out of business. We must understand this is a basic human right and a right that should never be disturbed. I may not like what the white supremacists say. I might not like what the KKK say. I might not like what Trump says. I might not like what Biden says, or the person around the corner, or BLM, or any other organization. But they have that right under this Constitution to say those words in public. And once you go for someone as high as President Trump, what's going to stop them from going as low on a totem pole as the average American? See, you have to understand the average person in power or in politics does not like anyone saying anything negative about them. So can the governor of a state say, I don't like this individual, we should ban them, we should have them taken off a platform because they happen to be a critic of the way they're performing their job as a leader of a government? Don't take it as just one person. You must take it and apply it to everyone else. We used to have free speech advocates all around America. But now it seems that they have gone to a corner to where you have this new philosophy to where if you say something, it actually hurts my feelings. That you need a safe space. But it was never like this. And now you're seeing the first steps into socialism. And this is why I'm telling you, this is not about President Trump. It's about every American. Because this is how you curtail any debate in America. You can take a person and just tell them, you're not allowed to hear. No one's allowed to hear you. No one allowed to see you. Basically, you will be put in exile in America. This is extremely dangerous time because of this incident, and we know people in power always take advantage of a situation like this to regain more power in a country. We've seen what they did after 9/11 with the Patriot Act. And we're going to see more legislation curtailing free speech in America. And they already have the tools to shut us down because many of those companies work with the communist Chinese. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel.